Why would someone leave everything just because God said go?
In Genesis chapter 12 to 17, Abram hears a call that changes his entire life. No map, no timeline, no guarantee except God's voice saying, "Trust me." His journey shows how real faith begins, not with answers, but with movement.
So, what does that actually mean?
These chapters reveal that faith is not about knowing everything, it is about taking the next step even when you cannot see the whole road. God promised Abram a new land, a great future, and a whole family line even though he was old. The change from Abram to Abraham shows how God transforms identity before results appear. Faith grows from small obediences that build trust over time. The wisdom is simple: trust begins one step at a time.
Does the brain really change from small steps?
Yes, the brain rewires every time we take a small brave action. When Abram left his home, his prefrontal cortex strengthened because long-term choices train the brain to plan and stay focused. Uncertainty usually triggers the amygdala, the fear center, but faith creates calm pathways that help us move forward anyway. God met Abram in the fear and strengthened his thinking circuits. That is how tiny steps build stronger minds.
How does this show up in real life?
This shows up when kids switch schools or try something new and feel nervous. It shows up when friendships change and you must trust God's plan even when it hurts. It shows up when schoolwork gets harder or when a dream feels too big. It shows up when families move or routines shift. Every moment you feel unsure is an Abram moment inviting trust.
So, small equals big?
Yes, small steps stack into big faith. Abram's tiny steps, one tent at a time, became a whole nation. It is like planting a single seed in dry soil. You do not see anything at first, but it is growing underground the whole time. Every small yes becomes a bigger yes later. Faith compounds just like habits and character.
So, how do I start?
Here is a simple 3-step plan. Think, ask, what is the next small step God wants me to take? Feel, notice any fear and breathe slowly to calm your body. Do, take one tiny action today even if you are unsure. This is how faith becomes a lifestyle, not just a feeling.
What should we do today?
Choose one thing you have been scared to start, then take a tiny step toward it. It could be a conversation, a prayer, a project, or a dream. Write it down and do the first inch of it today. If this encouraged you, comment the word FAITHSTEP. And join us for more if this feels helpful. Remember, faith always begins before the path becomes clear. Abram shows that God shapes our identity long before the promise appears. When you walk with God, every step becomes part of a bigger story, even the small ones. Keep moving, keep trusting, keep growing.
See you in the next episode.